Hey there, Troy Elves here from Momentum Cycling, talking about the stage three training plan, which is predominantly we're continuing with zone two work. Aerobic base is always important, but this really bumps up the intensity, and we're pushing, doing a lot of FTP focused work, going into pushing it from below and then as well as some higher intensity intervals, pulling it from above. I've got another video in the program with more details on that type of specific work. But yeah, 2 days a week are really like hard to very hard. And then a third day on the weekend, we've got some back end load FTP style intervals as well, just to give you a good chunk. This block is much harder than some of the other, base work. This is starting to do more of a build cycle. And so within it, you'll definitely see a progressive build through the first 3 weeks. Week 3 is really quite challenging as far as the workload. Some of the workouts, you may be finding it hard to get through. It'll definitely be testing you, and it should be. Week 4 is really more of a recovery week. We dropped the intensity and volume down quite significantly. There's still a couple days we're still doing some of the work at that intensity, but just cutting back the overall workload on that. So this plan is really good for kind of mid-off season. I like to, kind of do it to give a little boost to the FTP, and then, we follow this up with a change of focus a little bit. It could also be used in season or early in season to kind of really give that FTP boost, and to work a lot of work right in around your threshold. So yeah, just give it a go. It works. This one's best indoors. It's a little bit harder to do some of these workouts on the outdoor, especially the workouts I've got scheduled on the Thursdays. Harder to replicate outside, but definitely can be done. And you might have to kind of modify it and be a little less, worried about following the specific, intervals and durations, that kind of thing outside, but just following more the theme of those workouts. So yeah, with this program, make sure you listen to your body. On paper, everything is doable if your FTP is set correctly. But sometimes you may, if you haven't had the right recovery going into it, not a good sleep, that kind of thing, you may have to adjust things, just, back the intensity off a little bit, work on the lower end of the target of the zones I set for you. If you're feeling good, you can, push it up a little bit higher, and that kind of thing. But just be aware, it progressively gets harder. Some of these workouts, they go from hard to harder. So, but have fun with it. I think it's a really great way to give your FTP a boost. But just make sure, if you follow it through, that week 4 you back things off and give yourself some good recovery on that as well. Okay, take care. Have fun with it.